good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to Daily Dose of Bailey, your Trendy YouTube talk show. I'm welcoming you to my show today. Happy Black History Month. Happy Groundhog's Day. Not too excited about that though, because it looks like we're going to be seeing another 6 weeks of winter. And I'm so over this cold weather. Like, I'm ready to get into the little tank tops and the little short shorts and the little everything else, bikinis, flip-flops, sandals, all that stuff. Tired of this cold weather. With that being said, let's talk about last weekend, what I did. So I was away at Sideline Prep's annual Pro Cheer workshop. It's a 2-day long workshop. The first day you learn choreography from 5 different either coaches or former coaches. You learn from 5 different teams, so you get a variety of styles from those teams. So I know it was up in DC, Washington DC, so it was heavily involved with the Wizards and the Washington Redskins. It was so much fun. You get to meet people from everywhere and people from within all walks of their journey along trying to become a pro dancer, and then you get to meet girls that are current pro cheerleaders or dancers. So it's really helpful if you are aspiring to be where they are, because you can talk to them and kind of fill them out. Where are they from? What was their journey? How long have they been on the team? Type of. The best part is the second day is actually a mock audition. So you get to see, there's a panel of judges, some that taught the day before. You get to see what their perspective of you is as a dancer and as an individual, because that's something as well that a lot of girls don't realize, is that the teams don't only take into perspective your dancing, they take into perspective your look and also who you are as a person. What kind of job do you have? What school, if you're in school, what school do you go to? Are you able to communicate with people well? The day of the mock audition, we have 5 rounds to go through. So it was very similar to a real audition. We had the first round, which was you gave a brief intro. Hi, I'm Bailey Franklin. I'm from Winston-Salem. Yada, yada, yada. I'm fabulous. The second round, we went into kicks rather. So we had a kick sequence that we had to do. We had to execute it correctly. Third round, we went into some choreography from the Redskins that a current Redskins cheerleader taught us. The fourth round, don't know what number I'm on. The fourth round was Wizards choreography that Derek Whitfield taught us. And the fifth and final round was an interview question. At the end, they gave you some feedback, and actually, even better, all the choreography that was taught on the first day, you eventually get the videos of that. You get some recordings emailed to you. So it's awesome, because if you are currently on a team like me, then you can take it back to your team and say, look what I did, guys. We might be able to use a piece of this, or use a piece of that, or use a smidgen here and a snag there. So it's really fun, and just for you to remember and go over that choreography and continue to perfect it if you need it. I recommend Sideline Prep in general, and especially the mock audition that's held at the beginning of each year. I recommend that to anyone who is attempting to become a pro cheerleader, anyone who's trying to get onto a semi-pro or pro team, or anybody who just wants to touch up on their dance skills for whatever reason. So I feel like it did kind of kickstart me to get on my dieting again, kickstart me to get in the gym again, and just like go hard at it, because when you are in this room full of fabulous women that are living these fabulous lives and have great bodies and great smiles and great hair, it can be intimidating, but it also is like, okay, like, I'm right here right now, I need to be right here right now, like. So it kind of gives you more perspective before you do go into an actual tryout where it counts, like it actually matters what you look like and what you do. That weekend, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, because you want to make a good impression, especially if you do want to try out for a team in that area. And even if you don't, because a lot of these teams, coaches, and current cheerleaders, they talk, they communicate. It's a small world, especially with technology and social media. So you want to definitely put your best foot forward. But, you know, if you aren't all the way prepared yet, then it gives you an opportunity to look around and observe and say, okay, I need to be right there, and I have X amount of months to get that done. So yes, definitely, if you've never been and you are aspiring to be a pro cheerleader, that's definitely a workshop for you. So that was awesome. It's just really fun to see girls that have cheered at you know, really big games, NBA, NFL, Super Bowl, which is coming up this weekend. I'm not a fan of either team, so I mean, I I guess I'm just gonna watch for the commercials and eat some good food and mingle. Yeah, I'm not a Philadelphia fan. I'm not a fan of the Patriots. I'm tired of seeing them winning, actually. I'm actually tired of seeing them winning. So I guess by default I'm rooting for the Eagles, but I'm not an Eagle fan, if that makes sense. When we come back on Monday, then we'll talk about all the commercials and maybe I'll watch a few plays. Like, I know football enough to understand it. I just am not very interested in the Super Bowl this year. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. It's on the list for Monday. So on to a short recap of this week. State of the Union address. Trump talking about the same stuff. So not much is new there. He talked about immigration. Of course, he's trying to kick all the dreamers out. Not much new. Once again, he's talking about national security. He said a lot about gangs, which I kind of was like, I don't really understand where that is coming from. I don't keep up with him as much as I should, just because it's Trump. So if anybody understands where the whole conversation on gangs came from, like, why is he shining the spot? I just don't understand. Trump, I don't even want to talk about him anymore, actually. Moving on. Guys, be safe out there. 95 people in North Carolina have died from the flu. Be careful. Get your flu shot. Wash your hands. Like, do what you have to do to be safe out there. Other than that, honestly, nothing's going on right now, guys, okay? That's all you need to know. It's Black History Month, second day of Black History Month. So we're gonna dig in that a little bit. I'm gonna be honoring Maxine Waters, Auntie Maxine. That's my honoree for today. Miss Maxine Waters has been in Congress since 1991. Since 1991, y'all. That was before I was born, y'all. Now, I'm not gonna sit here in front and act like I knew who she was before the whole reclaiming my time situation, because reclaiming my time really put her on. And I didn't know who she was before that. But that's what Black History Month is for, right? So, a little bit about her. She was born in Missouri, raised by a single mother. She had 12 other brothers and sisters. So she came from the struggle, y'all. Like, I mean, it's really good to see. It's nice to see people out there who are examples, who you can say, you know, oh wow, this person, I can relate to this person. This person, you know, hasn't always been where they are. Like, they put in work, they put in probably some hard work, some time and some effort, and they didn't start where they are now. She's still dedicated to minority communities and helping out people who are impoverished. She's won multiple awards for service within the Black community and service with impoverished. Maxine Waters is serving in the 43rd District of California. I think it's really important to note there are only 12. I can almost count my hat. So thank you, Miss Maxine Waters, for being here today. And being our Black History Month honoree. Now, I just wanted to let you guys know what's rolling out in theaters today. So if you want to go take your little boo thing to the movies, or have a little personal date by yourself. I love doing that, by the way. I love going to the movies by myself. I'll be real entertaining. The only thing I don't like, though, is that there's nobody. You know, when something funny happens or something like real, like, ooh, happens and you don't know what's going to happen next type of moment, like real suspenseful moment, it's nobody like next to you. Can't be like, oh, ooh, ooh, like you're just looking at the screen. Anyways, so in movies this weekend we have, I'm frontin'. I don't care about none of these movies at this point. Like, I'm really just waiting for Black Panther to come out. Like, what's good? I'm not really concerned about these other movies. So, I'm just gonna be sitting here until February 16th. Get it, got it good. Thank you guys for tuning in to our first official episode, of Daily Dose of Bailey. Definitely tune in. Monday's gonna be our next little chat. So, I'll see you then. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. It's Daily Dose of Bailey 21. That's Daily Dose of Bailey 21. Daily Dose of Bailey 21 on Instagram. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Bailey Renee. But yeah, don't forget, hit that subscribe button right there.